If you were a rational entrepreneur that was a capitalist like me and didn't really care about putting a man on the moon or driving self-driving car or any of this kind of stuff, it is so much smarter, right, to raise less than $1 million with a playbook and hit singles and doubles every 2 years in the form of $20 to $50 million exits over and over and over again, than it is to totally swing for the stars, raise a ton of capital, pray like hell that you go into the valuation and get out from under the liquidation preference and sell for $800 million. So I knew that would spur some activity. Let's go directly to this man that shot his hand up very quickly. Do we have a microphone? Yes. Great. And start with your name, please.
Hi, my name is Christian Jorg. I run a SaaS marketing company that actually does a cognitive bot based in New York.
Great.
So my question to you is really, really interesting. And, you know, most investors, though, right, want to see the moonshot, right? I mean, even if you do, you know, we've raised a number of rounds, right? Even if you do your first money from friends and family, right? They want to see the big one, right? People still talking about, you know, everybody wants to see, you know, that they're going to be really, really rich, right? So if you're giving them the message that you just very eloquently articulated, I don't think they're going to be that excited, right? Because all the numbers that you put up, right? When people raise 5, 10 million, they're hiring 50 salespeople, they sell absolutely nothing the first 6 months, right? This is why you get to the point that the returns get so low on additional ARR. But how do you get to that initial money? And you have to tell people that you actually have a different plan from the plan that you have, because they don't want to hear about the $20 million exit, right? They want to hear about the unicorn. So that's my question.
It's a good question, and what I'm telling you is I don't care much about emotions. I don't care about getting investors in a room excited about some vision that I kind of bullshitted and threw together 3 years of financials for that showed up into the right every time, right? That comes down to if you're a good sales guy, right? And you see a lot of the most successful entrepreneurs that raise the most capital, they're brilliant sales guys and gals, and they can raise a lot of capital. Many times that is separate from your actual ability to go execute that plan. And that's why you see companies like a Fab, right? Or these companies raise tons of money, and there's obviously, now I'm picking one failure. There's a ton of success stories, right? The mere argument I'm making, and this is still something I can be convinced out of. I'm merely saying the data set I have of one-on-one 15-minute phone calls with 150 B2B Saas companies over the past 6 months. I have now a playbook, and there's a direct line where if you raise less than $1 million and you're in an efficient niche where you can spend $1 per year, right, and get $5 back out in terms of ARR. And if you obviously do that growth, you can talk about valuations and exit strategies. I'm merely making the argument that it's such a smarter idea to play that game over the long term than cross your fingers, count on luck, sell a big vision that you may or may not get, and raise $100 million. Does that answer your question, Christian? Okay, great. Thank you.